All right, everyone. I finally got the Hot Toys Artisan Edition Joker in hand. Got mine from Hong Kong a little early, and I don't know, maybe some others have managed to get their hands on them. I have seen several reviews and several comparisons, mainly by people that have the funds to do that and, have nice, awesome reviews. And, my hat's off to all these guys that kind of, I guess, make money or whatever they do. My hat's off to them. This is just going to be a simple little comparison video between the new Hot Toys Artisan Joker and your InArt over here, rooted hair. This is the 2-pack over here on the right that you see, and pretty much the flagship of what InArt offers for the Dark Knight Joker. I'm not going to be doing an unboxing and looking at all the accessories and comparing every single tiny little thing. So if that's what you're wanting, there's just tons of videos like that online. This is literally just, let's compare these guys. Let's compare what we see here in front of you, because there's been a lot of videos online talking about how the Artisan edition over here on the left has completely dethroned InArt. In a lot of ways, I can kind of agree with some of that in a lot of ways, but in others, I might be alone in this camp, but I'm going to say absolutely not. For one, the InArt's accessories are die cast. They're actually metal. Like this gun he's holding here is actually die cast, and when you take the clip out, it's actually a brass bullet that you see instead of just a little piece of plastic over here on the left. However, I will say that the base is a lot better here. I mean, it lights up. I would show you that the bat symbol right there in the middle that he's standing on does light up with a USB cable plugged in, not included, by the way, which I guess kind of makes sense, but not really. And then this guy is just magnetic. So, I can move him around. He's not going to fall over because it is magnetic. I do like the stand on the Hot Toys a little better. It's kind of odd, what the light picks up over here on the InArt on the right, because to the naked eye, it looks, I don't know, like lighter, or there's some light highlights like on his shoulder up here, but what you can't see on the camera, maybe I don't know. I don't have this, really, really high-end camera. This is just my phone, so it's not picking up everything that I'm seeing, but those highlights are dirt. It's weathering on his coat, which is everywhere. It's just all over it. So where you see like lighter colors, that's actually dirt and weathering on the coat. He's obviously, the InArt obviously has a little bit more blonde up top mixed in with the green of his hair. That's actually pretty accurate. He does have that in the film. Heath Ledger is a blonde, albeit a dirty blonde, but he is a blonde. And so when they put the green in his hair, you can see the blonde shining through. I wish that was more evident over here. You see a little bit of it, but not near as much as the InArt. My 10-year-old just came in and told me that the hair just looks better on InArt. Let's see if I can get in here and get a little bit closer for you guys, because we need to get a little bit better of a view here. All right, so I don't know. Again, this is up for debate, and that's what we're doing here. We are, debating which one's better, right? I don't know that you can pick a clear winner, because I will say I have both now. And so once you have both, you're easily more subjectively able to pick your favorite. Now everybody's different. I'm not going to say this is the definitive winner, hands down, blah, 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 or anything like that. But for me, the hair does look more natural and more realistic on the InArt over here on the right. I mean, it just looks, it looks like dirty, just kind of gross hair. It just looks like there's too much product over there on the left for Hot Toys. I mean, it looks good. It looks, great even, but I don't know, there's just a lot of product in it or something. It doesn't have a very natural, flowing, lifelike hair look to it. I will say this for Hot Toys, the makeup and, the makeup lines around his mouth and the forehead lines and things like that, they do look a lot better on Hot Toys. If you're going for lifelikeness, absolutely lifelikeness, then I do think that Hot Toys kind of nailed it. I mean, they really nailed the lifelike aspect of their Joker figure. However, I will say, and again, I might be kind of alone on this, that InArt does look just a little bit more like Heath Ledger. I don't know. There's just something in his face. I can't put my finger on it. Because I've watched the movie a bajillion times. The Dark Knight Batman is probably, right behind Keaton, 89 Batman original for me. I just really liked the Nolan Batmans for some reason. I don't know. I just like them. So I've seen a lot of Heath Ledger's face in this movie. And I don't know. I don't know if it's just in person. You got to see the difference to kind of see the comparison. But InArt, in my opinion, the structure of his face, it just looks more, accurate to Heath Ledger in this scene. And this being the, hit me, I want you to do it, when Batman's coming at him on the cycle Batpod. And then this one, it looks great, but it just doesn't capture that aspect of that scary, I don't know. It just looks a little bit more like Heath Ledger's face, in my opinion. You guys might say, oh, I disagree, and that's fine. We're going to have differences. People aren't going to all feel the same. But I like them both. They're really, really good figures. Now, I got my InArt, I don't know, close to when he first came out. So I've had him for a couple years, 2-3 years, however long it's been out. I don't really remember exactly. The Hot Toys literally just came in today from Hong Kong. So I don't know. I had the intention of easily picking a clear winner and selling the other one, because I got the Hot Toys at a release price. So, just looking at eBay and lots of the Facebook groups that are live right now, and the buy and trade sale sites, you can sell the Hot Toys for quite a surplus right now. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll also say this for Hot Toys: the coat looks and feels more like an actual coat. It has a more velvety actual coat, like wool coat kind of feel. This one, it has lots of weathering and realism, and you'd have to get right up on it to kind of see the differences. But if that coat could be on InArt, it would really come alive. But that's just mixing mixing two different brands, and just doesn't really work. And I don't even honestly know if it would fit right. So I don't know. I'm kind of I don't know who the clear winner is, if there even is a clear winner. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, hands down, Hot Toys. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I was an art major for a couple years in college, and I have a good eye for design. I have a good eye for detail, and InArt's face looks more like Heath Ledger than Hot Toys. It just does. I don't know. Now his face on Hot Toys, the detail here and all the makeup and everything like that do look better overall, like as a figure is concerned. But InArt has nailed Heath Ledger's features in the makeup. Is that enough for me to sell Hot Toys, even though I just got him in? I don't think so. I don't think so. You can kind of see the grenade pouches or, you know, loops for the grenades there. So I don't know what to do. You know, I kind of need some feedback from everyone. You know, you can you know, leave your feedback in the comment section. Just let me know what would you do, you know, if you were me. You know, you might just say keep them both. You know, I don't have to sell one. I really don't. It's not like I'm just under pressure to sell one. I just kind of like to make some money back if I can. But who knows? I might not. You know, I like this character so much. I might put one on one corner of the room with a Dark Knight, or, you know, with a Dark Knight Batman, and then another one in another corner doing something different with just for a different scene. It would be really hard for me to get rid of InArt, because even though obviously I haven't pulled it all out, he's got the jail cell diorama, and it's actual like die cast, and a whole other figure inside the box here where you can set him down and have him, you know, like in the jail. And that's really awesome. But as far as the Artisan line goes, Hot Toys, I think they're onto something. My collection consists of all Hot Toys. I love Hot Toys figures. I've got over 20 that I will not sell because they're just awesome. I have sold many that have just kind of, I don't know, I've lost interest in. So Hot Toys is my go-to. But when I saw this release, I had to get it, because it's an impeccable likeness of the Joker in Dark Knight. It is. He's awesome. He looks like he truly is taunting Batman. So I don't know. Give me your thoughts. You know, I'm not gonna get into arguments with anyone. So if that's your thing, if that's your game, I mean, good luck. I'll just, you know, ignore it. But I would love the feedback. Let me know what you think, what you truly think, which one is better, and what you would do if you had both. Thanks a lot, guys.